Sunshine State, a hotbed of passionate football fans. It is not hard to find where rivalry battle lines in the state are drawn on a day like today. These two are due to lock up once again, and we can't wait to get it started. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Seminoles will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Florida's offense will have the ball first. Last time these two got together, Florida got to rub a little salt in the wound as they blew out the Noles.
Well, that was a statement win by the Gators, and I think that win really helped push a bunch of high school prospects that might have been considering both the Seminoles and Gators to Gainesville. That game had a huge impact.
Oh, a lot of space. He's inside the 40, running inside the 20, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida!
Yeah, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to...
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Scanning the field, it's Berry. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And the Noles will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood.
Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's Ball. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Gators come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, we have reached a conclusion in the Egg Bowl between Ole Miss and Mississippi State. Mississippi State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the SEC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Stark Vegas.
Looking for a man. It's Sperry. Setting up the screen.
An SEC clash and an impressive showing, and could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll keep it himself. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They go to the ground. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. Fights off a defender. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. The 50. He's on the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Florida. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The give to Davis. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Berry. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners. Man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better, and you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
The pitch. Got the first down. Looking for more. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Gilbert. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Powers through the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It is perfect.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Daniels. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll run it from the gun. Finding open areas. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Gators moving quickly to the line. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Gators will go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? The give to the tailback. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. There he goes. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. And the Gators back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Run in the red zone, it's ball. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gators! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Gilbert. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. Across the 25. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. They're going back to the ground. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking for a man. It's Barry. Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these throw routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Daniels. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play calling is dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give from the gun. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers, they are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
Florida State, 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll do it himself. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. He'll ride his man on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Noles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Gators sending the offense back to work. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They feed him again. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? And the Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Florida, 35. Florida State, 13.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Going right to work up top. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Off and running. Touchdown, Gator! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Running to the left. Got a little space. Turning it on. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air. It's Sperry. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Dumps it off in the flats. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing them.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Going for it all. Touchdown, no! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the extra point splits the uprights. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll leave it with him. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to pass. It's Sperry. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright.
Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellows, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Gators and Noles. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Florida State and Florida plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Snags it over the middle. Got room at the 35. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Berry. Caught. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Noles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying,
oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Offense in a split backfield. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Berry. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Open space at the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Seminoles are on the move. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And it's right down the boulevard. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas State went scorched earth in a double-digit win. It might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Bobcats. One game, I know.
There he goes. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right back to it. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to run for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Gators want to move quickly.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Got the 1st down and more. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Clark. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Daniels. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The Gators are threatening on 1st and goal.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to run it in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
And to get rid of it quickly.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that lap.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Florida! And the punishment has been extended. And the Gators have chomped down, and they've put a little distance between themselves and the Noles.
You know, both of these teams always have lots of speed, but it's the Gators. They look like the faster team pulling away here in the second half. Big plays offensively, and their defense is really flying around.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Gives it on the option. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Seminoles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They're throwing for it on 4th down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing a safe run. The tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. 3rd 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Complete downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Gators have this offense rolling. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gators! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Berry. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker, and he hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. It's caught downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Florida State, 26.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Lets it fly on the move. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his feet. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. To the air, it's Sperry. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Seminoles!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab down the left side. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. I know they were expected to win this game, and they're just about to finish it off, but there is something to be said for handling this type of pressure.
Handling it and squashing it. I mean, what an unbelievable job proving that you're one of the best teams in the country. Like, leave no doubt. That's a good football team on the other side of the field, Palmer, and they just took apart.
Yeah, they've been able to fight complacency all season long. It seems like it never matters who's lined up across from them. They're bringing their A-plus game to the yard, and they did that here today. Statement delivered.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking left. He's got it. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. One more play to pad the stats. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. It can get a little heated, and it did in this Sunshine State showdown, but it couldn't stop the boys from old Florida from stealing the headlines in this one. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.